What is going on, people of YouTube? My name is Kurtyoy and welcome back to another video. Now today we've had the Premier League game week 1. It was quite explosive and at times quite surprising as well. And today I've got my Premier League review looking back at all of the players that scored well this game week and whether they should be put into your teams for the forthcoming fixtures. That sounds about right. But first of all, last week I got a lot of things wrong, but I got a few things right. About 50-50 averaged out. The ones I want to address are Hart not playing. Of course, I didn't see that one coming. Johnson and Font not playing. Again, I didn't know Johnson was injured, and I didn't know Font. I forgot about the Euros, and a lot of them are off on the bench. Mkhitaryan on the bench, Sigurdsson on the bench, Payet on the bench. Again, all from the Euros, apart from Mkhitaryan. Fabregas not playing was a complete bombshell. I thought he was definite. So that was also surprising. And then a few points I did get right. Mignolet managed to get right. I've got Dawson that got to score. So Klein got decent. Mahrez, Aguero, and Ibra obviously. So yeah, got a few things right, a few things wrong. I'll be better this week, I'm sure. That was a blip. Let's move on with the best scorers from the goalkeepers. Now I've got 4 on the screen, as you can see. Foster, Fabianski, Mignolet, and Heaton. Foster for 10 points. Was on my bench. Czech started. 9 points lost there for me. Pretty stupid, but Foster had a really good game week. Got a few bonus points as well. Got a clean sheet. And was really on form in their 1-0 win against Crystal Palace. Now, next game week, they've got a home game against Everton. Oh, that was a flipping bee. So, a bee attack out of the way. Next game week, they've got a home game against Everton. And that'll be tough for them. That'll be really tough. Can I see them getting a clean sheet? It's fairly possible. I mean, they have got to defend against Barkley, Lukaku, Dale Afeu, Runa Kone if it comes on. Miralas has a lot of good attacking players, as well as Yannick Bolasie possibly as well. So, yeah, it's going to be very entertaining to see that, but maybe worth a risk, but I wouldn't go hell-bent into it. And you got Fabianski for Swansea, £5 million, scored 8 points, pretty good for a goalkeeper. This week, as not many keepers got clean sheets, in fact only 2 of them, those are the only 2. Next game week he has got a nice little home game against Hull. As you've seen, Hull can be a bit dangerous, but I feel like Swansea could withstand that challenge, so I'd definitely look at bringing Fabianski in. Mignolet, saved a penalty, conceded 3, stay well clear. Liverpool have not sorted out their defensive issues, stay well clear. And Heaton, I've added Heaton there because there was only 3 players that scored higher than 5. Heaton got 4, but made 7 saves in the 1-0 defeat to Swansea. This next game week, he's got a home game against Liverpool, and it might be worth considering bringing him in if you are willing to risk for the differential. There could be an option for clean sheet, but he looks like, as I mentioned before, I keep on going on about safety and safety. You got safety, keeper's going to get a lot of clean sheets, and safety, keeper's going to make a lot of saves. He could be quite a good safety option to have on your bench just to be safe, but there you go, that's my opinion on them. And then we've got the defenders. The defenders now was pretty strange. You've got Kingsley, Collins, Smith, McCauley, Chambers and Walker. 5 out of those 6 scored a good amount of points and also were 4.5 or 4. Kingsley at 4 million, of course the 1-0 win against, why have I just lost that? Against Burnley, there we go. Would he play? It's worth a risk at 4 million just to have him there, even if he does become bench fodder. You can move him in and get someone else in, but 8 million is also good. Also, you've got Jordi Amat, who definitely looks good at 4 million as well for Swansea. And you've got Collins, of course, conceded 2 goals. To be better going in the season. I think that's just a really weird game. They were really defensive. Didn't really play very well with Payet playing in the team. I feel like Collins, maybe if he gets game time, that is, but will he get game time when Ogbonna comes back? I don't think so, so take it as you will, but I'm not really interested in that one. Then we got Smith from Bournemouth, scored a good goal against Manchester United. Is he going to play? Who knows? Is he going to score a lot? Who knows? But he's a defender, and he could be played further forward, so I'd say 4.5 million, if you're looking for a differential, might be worth a risk. Then you got McCauley from West Brom, scoring 7 points at 4.5, again, clean sheet wise, did really well. West Brom, of course, grabbing the 1-0 win, smash and grab against Crystal Palace. So McCauley, of course, is going to be one of the ones to look out for, as long as Evans, as well as Dawson. So yeah, I'd keep an eye out for them. Definitely get a West Brom defender in for this season. Chambers for Arsenal. For the short term, maybe. For the long term, no, because Koscielny will be coming back. Then Gabriel and Mertesacker eventually will come back into the team. And whether he plays ahead of Holding, I don't know, to partner up against Koscielny. But for me, there's better 4.5 million options there. And Kyle Walker at 5.5 scored 6 points. Of course, he got the assist for Lamella's goal. Is it worth it in the long run? Yes, they've got a home game against Crystal Palace coming up, so for me, Walker could be getting a few assists and also a clean sheet. So I'd say definitely get Walker in. £5.5 million is a really good price for a player like Walker. And now we move on to the midfielders. We've got Coutinho, Lallana, Martial, Fer, Hazard and Barkley. Coutinho scored a whopping 15 points. Destroyed Arsenal. Is he worth bringing in? Yes. Liverpool look like a very, very good attacking team. Worrying in the defence, but when you've got an attack, we've got Firmino, Coutinho, Mane, Wijnaldum and Lallana, Henderson, all going forward, all basically just doing that. And just going around in circles, running rings around the centre backs. You never know what's going to happen. You've basically got 5 playmakers that could assist, and at any time, it's definitely a good attack. So Coutinho, £8 million, definitely gets him in. If he's not injured, that is. If he's not injured. Lallana, if he plays, yes, but we don't know if he's going to play yet. If Sturridge gets back to full fitness and starts playing, will he be the one that's pushed out of the team? Of course, then you've got Emre Can there looking to sign Gary Medel. So you never know, but for me, for now, if he's playing, yes, go for it. £7 million is definitely worth it. Then Martial, £9.5 million, scored 11 points. It's worth noting that he did play a rather average game. He mishit a shot, fell to Rooney's head, and then he basically just gave the ball to Ibra for a score. So it's not as if he put in 2 fantastic crosses. So I'd watch out for that. But Man United this weekend got home against Southampton, so anything is possible. But I feel like Southampton are going to be, again, another tough team to beat this season. Leroy Fer, £5 million, a differential goldmine, except I think about 40,000 people at the time of this recording are transferred him in. £5 million, definitely a good signing, and if he does continue to play further forward, good. But I feel like he might have to push back a bit, because when Sigurdsson comes in, he's definitely looking at a first team spot up there. But for Leroy Fer, box to box, basically mini Pogba, could be a good signing. And then we end off with Hazard and Barkley, 10 million and 7.5 respectively, both getting 10 points. Hazard, get him in, looks real good, looks really sharp, really good performance against Chelsea. And Barkley, 7.5, of course scored a lucky free kick, but I feel like going forward he really could work well under Ronald Koeman and definitely be a different, well, not differential, but definitely be someone that most teams won't have, but a few teams will. But Barkley, again, I feel like he have a good season this season, or at least a good start to the season. And now finally we've got the attackers. We've got Aguero, Ibra, Negredo, Diamonde, Defoe and Rondon. Aguero and Ibra, no need to describe them. They're going to score against any team. If you want to bring them in, they're going to be your big money transfer. Bring them both in, you're looking set. Negredo, I said he wouldn't do well. There's always that air of possibility because he is a big bloke, and he did do okay at Man City, although he was shipped off rather early into his time here. He looks good this season. He does look good. So for me, if you're willing to risk it, because he also got a battle against Jordan Rhodes, definitely put him in there. Diamonde for Hull, 4.5 million, of course scored that fantastic overhead kick matched with Hernandez. Who knew he could have had that in him? Will he play? I feel like Hull, when they get their first team back, he'll be put onto the bench and maybe not play as much. Also, the fact they could sign players and push him out, I feel like he will be pushed out first rather than Hernandez. So it's worth a risk for now, maybe, but I'd say for the long run, definitely no. Defoe at 7 million. I did say right at the start he's a player to have because he will get you goals. I didn't go for him because I wanted to free money up elsewhere in the team. But he scored a goal against Manchester City, which proves Defoe scores against anyone he wants. Scores when he wants. And will he score 15 plus goals? I think he could this season under David Moyes. So yeah, I'd say if you're looking for a player to bring in, Defoe is definitely one that could go in. And Rondon at 6.5 looks to be the main man for West Brom this season. And scoring a goal on his first game of the season always sets you off well for the season. So I'm looking at it, 8 points, worth a gamble on Rondon. And that is that for this video of review. Hopefully you have enjoyed. What players that scored well are you looking to bring in this week? Because I know I've got my eyes on a few in the list that I mentioned in this video. Thank you all for watching. Hopefully you have enjoyed. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and peace.